Today's lesson is a math lesson on prime and composite numbers. A prime number is a number with exactly two factors, one in itself. An example is the number 5. 1 times 5 equals 5. Those are the only two numbers multiplied together that will equal 5. A composite number is a number with more than two factors. 4 is a composite number. 1 times 4 equals 4, and 2 times 2 equals 4. That's why it's a composite number. Okay, so we're going to play a math game that will help you determine if a number is prime or composite. You will need to follow the directions word for word. And first I will show you the board you will work on. The grid is the numbers 1 through 50. Okay, so here's the board 1 through 50. And you have a bunch of smiley faces. And your instructions will tell you when to put a smiley face on a number and if you need to use a heart. And here's our instructions, and then I'm going to have to make it to a small screen so I can move the heart and the smiley faces. So here are the rules. So the objective, to determine if a number is prime or composite. So 1 is neither prime or composite, so cover the number 1 with a heart. So I'm going to do that, get out of this big screen, and then just show you this way. So then you're going to click on the heart, and you're going to have to drag it to the 1 to cover the 1 like I told you, okay? And go back to your instructions. Number 2, it says 2 is the only even number that is prime. Leave 2 alone. So we're just going to leave 2 alone. After 2, you're going to place a circle on every second number or even number. Okay, so let's go back. So number 2 we're going to leave alone, and then we're going to count 2 spaces from 2. 1, 2, and then put your circle, or I'm sorry, smiley face on top. 1, 2, every even number. 1, 2, 1, 2, just to show you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, every even number. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and go all the way down. It'll go faster after this. This is the longest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're almost there. Okay, so now let's look what our next instruction says. 3 is a prime number. Leave it alone. Place a circle, well, smiley face, on every third number. So every third number. So we're going to leave 3 alone. And then count to 3. 1, 2, 3. It already has one. 1, 2, 3. So if it already has one, you just leave it and just move to the next number, okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you'll know where you left off because it's blue, it's highlighted. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then 51 would be covered. Okay, let's go back. So we did 3, and now it says to go to 5. 5 is prime. Leave it alone. Place a circle on every 5th number. So let's go back. Except for 5, we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's already covered. 2, 3, 4, 5 covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cover that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's already covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. Need to cover that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's covered. So we only have one smiley guy left. Okay, let's see what it says. 7 is a prime number. Leave it alone and place a circle or smiley face on every 7th number. Okay, so we're going to leave 7 alone, and then we're going to count 7 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's covered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's covered too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves 49 we have to cover. Okay, now let's see what it says. Now I think we could go back to present where you can see it better. Okay, so we finished number 7. It said you should have 15 numbers with no circle on it or no smiley face. So they are the prime numbers under 50. List your 15 prime numbers in order. So let's go back. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you would write these numbers in order in that spot. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, and 47. Those would be your prime numbers. You would write them here. Okay. So now, which of the following numbers is prime? You can go back to your chart if you want to look. 24, 27, 29, or 30. So if you were trying to figure it out and you weren't doing it with the chart or the game, you could do the factors of 24. So 1 times 24 equals 24, 2 times 12 equals 24, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. If it asks you to list the factors of each number, put the numbers in number order. So if it asks you all the factors, you would just write it in order. So here's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Okay? If they asked you how many factors are in 24, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 27. So 1 times 27, 3 times 9. So 27 is composite. If it asks you to list the factors of each number, put the numbers in number order. 1, 3, 9, and 27. Okay, here's the 1, 3, 9, and the 27. 29 is a prime number. If it asks you to list the factors of each number, put the numbers in number order. So you put 1 and 29. And which of the following numbers is prime? You have 30. So 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 5 times 6. So 30 is a composite number. If it asks you to list the factors of each number, put the numbers in number order. Okay, so you can do that. All right, so count the number of factors. 24 has 8 factors. 27 has 4 factors. 29 has 2 factors. And 30, I forget how many 30 had. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could do it down here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 30. Okay. So that tells you that 29 is the prime number. So for the following numbers, you're going to either put a P for prime or C for composite. Some of them you might be able to use your charts. Other ones you're going to have to really look at it. Also remember, so 2 is the only even number that's prime. All other even numbers besides 2 are composite. So if it ends in 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0, like 10, 20, 30, that is a composite number. And then you have a couple word problems for you. The number of 5th grade students at Obama School of STEM Leadership is a prime number greater than 50. What is the least number of 5th grade students there could be in Obama School of STEM Leadership? And then number 2, Aaron visited Florida last year. The number of days he was there is the largest 2-digit prime number. How many days was Aaron in Florida last year? You can look on your chart when you're finished. Okay? Here's just a small little quiz. Which is a prime number? You can look at them and figure out which one. Do the factors for each. You know 21 is 7 times 3. You know that 22 ends in a 2, so it's definitely a composite number. Okay, let's look at 23. What 2 numbers multiply together equal 23? Just 1 times 23. So this is your answer, C. D ends in a 5, so anything, except the number 5, if it is 20, 5, or 15, I'm sorry, it's 15, 20, 25, 30, you know that it's divisible by 5. Which is a prime, so it's composite. Which is a prime number, same thing. Go through the numbers again. Look at the numbers, what they end in, okay? That's one way to try and remember. Which is a composite number, 41, 43, 61. Okay, so you're going to do that. You're going to finish the quiz, which is a composite number. Which of the following is true about the number 45? And how many prime numbers are there between 20 and 30? So you can look at your chart for that one. Okay, if you like my channel, please subscribe.